Hey guys, Michael here with something cool. Bo, it's been sitting at the post office. I'm going to say that right now. Bo messaged me, I think it was yesterday, and asked me, say, did you get a package from me? Well, I had, not long ago at all, just a few weeks ago. And he said, no, this is something. I said, is it something different than the one that had the Them album and the Blues Project? And he said, yeah, this is something else. I wanted it to be a surprise. No, I didn't. So I messaged my sister. My sister is a clerk at the post office branch where my mail comes from. And she said, well, I think there is something back there. Didn't you get a notice? Well, I didn't get a notice, but it turns out it's been sitting here since the 14th, which is the day that the package from Matt arrived. So I'm going to do another live opening here. And I have no idea what this is. Look at this box. It's huge, and it's kind of heavy. Maybe it's that blow-up sex doll I've been hoping for. Boy, I tell you, I think I need to invest in a new box opener or something. These cheapy knives are. Little note. Some of these don't look so hot, but they all play okay. They were so cheap, I couldn't leave them. If you have them or don't want them, feel free to trade them in. And by trade them in, I always interpret that to mean send them along. Enjoy, Bo. I will enjoy, I betcha, and I wouldn't be surprised if I don't have any of it. Oh, Bo, you shouldn't have. It is the blow-up. Yoo-hoo! Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is awesome stuff, man. Wow. Look at this. There's a stack of things in here. So, I can't get it up. There we go. Oh, boy. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I love the title. And these are the most 80s looking dudes I think I have ever seen. Red Rockers, Schizophrenic Circus. Crazy. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what it is. Other than that, is there a date on it? I know it's got to be from the 80s. It couldn't be on any other decade. Don't you think? Mick Jagger, She's the Boss. That'll be interesting. Mick Jagger. I've never heard this album. I remember. Ooh. The Spirit of 67. Paul Revere and the Raiders. Fucking awesome band. I saw them many times back as a young. Oh my goodness. Beautiful Old. Well, Marlene Schmidt. This record no longer belongs to you, and this is in beautiful shape. 2i Columbia. Yeah, Daddy. Ooh. Well, here's another record from Marlene Schmidt, Ms. Schmidt. Paul Revere and the Raiders, Just Like Us, from Where the Action Is, featuring Just Like Me and Steppin' Out, and other great stuff. I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Mark Lindsay. Obviously not the same song as Satisfaction. And 2i Columbia and Looks Beautiful. Oh, Windy. I have a couple of Association albums. I don't have Windy. And that's my favorite song by them, I think. Oh, God, I don't know. Along Comes Mary is pretty awesome, too. Inside Out. It's also got Never My Love on it. And a bunch of... These guys were, I think, awesome good. Yeah, it's kind of scuffed, but it looks like it'll play. On the Green W7 label. pretty cool. Thank you. Let's keep flipping through these. I love doing that. I just love. Yeah. Although I ought to say, Ides of March, Vehicle. Another album I've never owned. So I'm looking forward to listening to this. I don't even really remember them very much about them. Wow, and this is on the green. Whoa! Wow, this record's all scratched up. No, it's not. I'm kidding. It's actually in very nice looking condition. The inner sleeves a little seen better days. And the outer sleeve is kind of worn, but the record itself looks fabulous. And here, the other day when I was at the store, I almost bought and didn't because of, really tight budget that I'm on. And there it is. Well, I'm glad I didn't. Because here we have Donovan, Mellow Yellow, fabulous archival tape repairs on the sleeve, which, by the way, if you read in, I think it's Goldmine, they say, use tape to repair sleeves. I think they need to consult with Chris Brzezinski on it. Look at that on beautiful, epic, and I love this. I'm not a real huge fan of the later Donovan stuff, from the 70s and stuff, but I really, really do love some of his, and Mellow Yellow is awesome. There's Mr. Leach. And this is the one, I almost bought this just a few days ago and put it back. And now I'm so glad I didn't buy it, because now I don't need to. I do have Donovan's Greatest Hits. It's got a skip on it. Ooh. Here again, rough sleeve, beautiful record. Isn't that ironic? And have you ever opened or gotten a record or found a record where the sleeve was just gorgeous, and you open it up and it looks like somebody, had attacked it with a wire brush or something? Oh, wow. I'm seeing some cool stuff. The Mamas and the Papas Deliver. I really do. Look. Complete with their what do you call it? Astrological signs and stuff. And here on Black Dunhill label. And here you get no, excuse me. I'm not examining these under the kind of light that I would do if I were grading them, for whatever. But these records, almost every one of them, look absolutely beautiful. And this is a great one, dedicated to the one I love, My Girl, great. Creek Alley, I love that song. I love that song. Look Through My Window, another fantastic. This is just great. Oh, thank you so much. And I don't have a lot of Mamas and the Papas. And this is what I kind of went, Barry McGuire, Eva Destruction. Produced by Lou Adler. I've been Lou Adler and Barry Sadler. Boy, do I remember this song as a kid. And here again, the record just looks really impeccable. Thank you, Bo. This is great to have. It's so much better than the Dawn of Correction. Things were pretty rough then. It's kind of interesting. I've never seen this album before. Eva Destruction, She Belongs to Me by Dylan. Sloop John B. This is the... that song was not written by the Beach Boys. It's actually a very old... Baby Blue, more P.F. Sloan. Try to Remember, that's a song from the Fantastics, I think. You Were on My Mind. which is a great song. What's Exactly the Matter with Me? That was the flip side of Eva Destruction on the 45 I had. And here, wow, some really fine stuff. Bo, you're such an amazing, sweet guy. Sugarloaf, I do remember this album. Green Eyed Lady, The Train Kept a Rollin', Stroll On, Bach Doors, man, Chest Fever is so great. Golden, Things Gonna Change Some. I'm wow. This is too awesome. On Liberty and looking beautiful. You know, I used to always pretend like I had no nostalgia at all about music. I'm a big fat liar. I definitely do. That's only one doorway. Oh my goodness, here's another one. Hickory. I think Bo showed this recently on Fairy Tale by Donovan on Hickory Records. Universal Soldier, Try for the Sun, Colors, Candyman. This is kind of, you know, more traditional, you know, but what a beaut. And let's see how it looks inside here. I'm going to go ahead and check it out, and wow, it looks great. It's a survivor. It's a survivor. The nice thing about records like that, I don't really feel any emergency need to rush out and get, you know, new outer sleeves for a record like that. Eventually I do. Wow. Oh, Bo. Now, again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Iron Butterfly, Inagata-Davida, and I do have this, but you know what? I think this is probably in better condition than mine. And I think it's the same pressing as mine, which is not the first pressing, I don't believe. It's oh, wow. Susie Sweet. Wow. The Dave Clark 5, Glad All Over. Bits and Pieces is on this as well. A lot of things. Dave Clark 5, there's a great special or documentary about them. Really great band that I didn't appreciate for a long time, like from the 70s until I moved to Montana, and I was talking with my friend Chuck there, who was a bass player, and I made some kind of a joking comment, and he said, well, they were really a good band. And I was like, really? You know, but you know what? Around 1971, I think it was, Dave Clark took all of their stuff off the market, and consequently they became much more obscure, and you just didn't hear it. You weren't going to find reissues of their stuff through the late 70s, through the 80s, and that's why they're not as appreciated, I think, as I think they would be otherwise. Oh wow, Midnight Ride with Paul Revere and the Raiders, featuring Kicks. I think I may have a copy of this, but this one's on 2i Columbia, and looks to be, and I think is definitely in better shape than mine, so somebody else will get mine probably. That's sweet. I really dig Paul Revere and the Raiders. Didn't hear him as much as probably as Bo's dad did, but and here we have the Box Tops, The Letter, and Neon Rainbow on Bell Records, and missing an inner sleeve, and it's got a few scuffs, but I do have this album, but I will definitely do a side-by-side to see which one I should hang on to, or maybe even do some kind of a Frankensteining. And another, oh wow, yeah, baby. And this album I remember so well as a kid. Man, Sunshine Superman, which is my two favorite songs by Donovan, and this is probably because of my age, because I had them as singles, because I played them constantly, but my two favorite songs were definitely Sunshine Superman and Mellow Yellow. And here we go. Sunshine Superman, wow, Ferris Wheel, Guinevere, Season of the Witch, just a great album from his really his peak. And it's not that he necessarily wasn't so good in the 70s later. I think it's just that he made the mistake of trying to morph himself into, and it didn't really quite work. Although I have to admit, it's been a long time since I've revisited those later 70s Donovans, so who knows? I might find that I love every song on it, whereas in the past. Bo, thank you so much. My gosh, I have got so much. I've been working on all day today, dusting and cleaning, and I thought, well, I'm going to run. And I wasn't even really sure if that box was there or if my sister was thinking of the box from Matt, because she said, well, it's a big box. Well, the Matt box was a big box, too. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to find out. And, I mean, there's hardly a thing here that I would not want to keep, honestly. You hit the nail on the head repeatedly, and I'm thrilled. Anyway, I'm working. I got to get back to work. I'm not working for money. I don't get to do that enough. But I am trying to rearrange my record collection, and at least temporarily, and go through and set aside everything that I'm not going to keep. I'm going to make a list. I will put it up in a couple of different places on Facebook, so that people can see if there's anything they're interested in, and then whatever they don't want, it's got to go. I can't. I'm stumbling over stuff here now, but I don't see any of these that are going to go. And if they don't, well, anyway, see what happens when I get this kind of a package. I'm so discombobulated I can't even talk straight. Peace out.